So the question is, how to be dispassionate in current day and age without being rude? How to be dispassionate in current day and age without being rude? Well, dispassion has gone out of the window today. Everybody is passionate about all those riots that are happening. People are at the brink of war. You see the world around you, and you will come to know that the whole idea of being dispassionate is no longer there. What has happened today is the world is at war, literally. And with the disease raging across the world, and it is growing by the day, it's not lessening at all. There is economic crisis, there is crisis in literally every field. There are fights going on in the family because of these problems. One person gets killed, the whole nation is erupting. There are border skirmishes everywhere. One nation is threatening another. Somebody wants to leave the health organization. Somebody is not going to pay for something. It is chaos. And this chaos is going to be quite a lot. It's not going to end over here. This chaos is going to be quite big. I mean, it's going to grow in proportions. So then, where is the question of being dispassionate? People have become very passionate about life. They are thinking that I have to get this. I need a job. I need the money. I have to survive. So it's already about survival. In all our scriptures, this stage has been written about, that people come to blows. Kingdoms have fought with each other. Someone has taken the lesser, stronger ones have been taken over, the weaker ones have been taken over by the stronger ones, and it is going on for eons, right from beginning of time. So if we go back to, now let us not go back to the Krita Yuga, but let us go back to what is called as the Treta Yuga. From Treta Yuga downwards, there are kings and kingdoms and fights and you name it. So today, what is the need of the hour? The need of the hour is to become dispassionate. It's very important today. These two words should make a lot of sense to you all. Dispassion and detachment. Why dispassion and detachment? Think. If I need something, do I really get it? When I saw people entering the BMW and the Mercedes-Benz showroom and lighting the whole showroom up, imagine the state. Here a man says, oh, that is the ultimate car that I wish to own. And here there are people who are just burning it. There are businesses which have closed down. So, how do you practice dispassion? Dispassion stems from the main defect in a human system, and that is called desire. Human beings are desirous of everything. Right now, the primary desire should be of survival and overcoming the coronavirus issue and also getting the world back onto its rails. That should be the desire. But the desire doesn't seem to be that. Everybody is on his own. I want to survive. I don't give a damn how the other person does it. So desires have to be quelled, have to be culled actually. Culled means cut. How do you cut the desires? When we started this more than 2 months ago, I said very clearly that what we got to do today is to control these extreme desires that arise in every human being And we should have the power to sustain ourselves within our means. It is because we are looking for something more than what we want that this problem comes up. Are you satisfied with what you have? No man is satisfied. His desire is, I want more. And because of these desires, man seeks more and more. Here is the leveling ground. See what has happened. Those who thought that they will get so much rise in their pay, or I will get a better job, or I will earn so much, have to take pay cuts, lose jobs. Have you seen how this entire thing has turned around? And so it is a question of survival now. So in that question of survival, everybody has to look within their own hearts. A great country like India should now seek for itself. What is it that I can do for the country and then for the rest of the world? India has fantastic capabilities. The desire should be directed outwards now instead of inwards. Can I do something for this world? So in the initial stages, we supplied a lot of that hydroxyquinoline, I think it is quinoline it's called, to the world. But that drug is not working. So now there are other things which we can look into. Desire of trying to get more and more is from outside being curbed. If you see, the universe is curbing the desire. People wanted to travel the world. No more can you travel the world. Have you seen how the universe has worked against it? See, you can't travel the world because the country where you may go to is afraid that you may be the carrier. So that is out of question. Do you notice that? Money. People were thinking that I will invest in this company, that company, startups and whatnot. Businesses have literally ground to a halt. Where property markets are concerned, that is also destroyed. Companies are trying to leave their premises and go away. So there are too many things that are happening. So now in this case, we got to look for self-satisfaction, what we have. Okay? It's called, we have to make use of that knowledge and whatever that we have in this world, within our own vicinity, can we become self-sufficient? Then practice frugality. We have to become frugal. The universe is giving us a chance to become frugal directly. See, because today you cannot go and order for the best cheese from Italy or some such place. Can you? You have to make do with the cheese that you have over here. Earlier you would have gone and asked for, I want fruits from this country and that country. Just few days ago, we got rambutans. Rambutan is a rare fruit in India. And the rambutan was sold here in the complex. It was a very, very strange thing. We were not even aware that rambutans and all these other rare fruits are grown in India. Can you imagine that? So this desire is already getting cut at a baser level. You can see that. Now we have to trim it further. Now when you say trim it further, I'm talking even about our hair. You have seen that most of the people in the last 2 months have cut their hair in their own houses. Otherwise, they would have paid a bomb to go and cut the hair outside. It's not that we should leave our hairdressers like that, because they also need to have a living. So we have to go back to them. But they have also realized that they cannot fleece you anymore. They used to charge the earth just to cut off a few hairs here and there, you see. So now they are no longer trying to fleece you. You will find that the oil prices were shooting through the roof. It has started to crash like nobody's business. So do you understand, when the person has written in current day and age, without being rude, we cannot be rude at all. Today the universe itself is throwing us out. So how do we actually help ourselves in becoming dispassionate? Dispassionate being, we don't have to desire too much. We have to work within our means and be satisfied with what we have and not look out for things. Alright? It is important that we appreciate what we have. The things that we have, we need to appreciate it, and we have to ensure that we are making the best possible use. I'm sure there are certain things which you will also remember. In the last couple of years, we were talking about pollution. We were talking about plastics being thrown out here and there. Do you see? With one stroke, that is also gone. The pollution is wiped clean. You see, everywhere the atmosphere has become cleaner. We are breathing very nicely today. Plus, yeah, you have to breathe with your masks on, okay? Don't remove those masks when you go out. Though the air is cleaner, but the human beings are tainted still with the, corona. So coming back to the next part, dispassion, to cut down our desires, and we don't need to have so much of passion for everything. Be satisfied with what you have. From the spiritual perspective, it's a very, very good thing that has happened. Number one, see, I will just recount to you how this whole thing the universe has twisted this, has turned this in the favor of spirituality. Number one, human beings have too much time on hand. They are alone at home. I was reading somewhere, in one small country which has a population of, I think, a couple of 1 or 2 million, half of the population is now alone, single person at home, which talks something nice. And when you are alone at home, you have so much time in hand. The world, the universe is giving a chance. Can you think about me more than you have to think about other people? When you go to office, you have to pander to everybody. When you are going in the car, in the train, in the plane, or whichever place, you are literally paying through your nose. You are trying to show off most of the time. You are at home. Whom are you going to show off? You are sitting in half pant. Okay? You may be wearing one small, a t-shirt and on top a coat just to say, okay, I am ready. You might not even have taken a bath. See? Can you imagine? This is a fake persona that we have created for ourselves. So the universe has actually forced us in a corner. Then you have gone to the kitchen and seen whatever you have never touched in your life. You have pulled those things out and you appreciate that food. Your mother might have taught you a lot of things and you have never learnt it. Now today you are using those to create some dishes. I see so many people creating dishes. Nobody wanted to do yogasana or exercises. Now you are confined at home. What do you do? Either TikTok or yoga. One of the two you have to do. So automatically the world is, the universe is saying, here, you have got a chance. You have got these things to do. You have gone away from people. You had to meet so many people earlier. From whichever transport that you are taking, right up to the office, and then you meet in the restaurants, in the bars, and all other places, and there were people and people around. And today, where is that person? You are alone. These are the basic requirements for being in spiritual. One, you have to be alone. Two, you have to be quiet. Silence is important. Three, you can practice whatever sadhana that you wish to do. Like this yogasana is a sadhana. Silence is a sadhana. You can do japa if you want to. So do you understand that universe literally pushed you in a corner so that you can become dispassionate on its own? See? So this is what the current scenario is, and you should take advantage of it. You should look into this. Now here I have never posted so many satsangs online. Today I have got 4-5 months of material lying with me. I don't even know when to process it and put it. It's like a huge material lying with me. There are so many satsangs there. And I have done, I think, 3, 4, 5 books I am continuously doing. Plus I am doing Q&A. So isn't that a lot of material that you can look into, see, try to get answers and move in this direction? Instead of wasting your money, time, energy and becoming passionate in that world, here you have got a chance to become spiritual, become dispassionate,